Antoine Fuqua and Denzel Washington join forces once again to conclude the Equalizer trilogy, transporting the franchise's intense action and compelling vigilante to a fresh backdrop. The culmination of Equalizer 3 unfolds in Sicily, where Robert McCall faces near death after sustaining a gunshot during a covert mission. Rescued by local Dr. Enzo, Robert recuperates in a small Sicilian village, growing attached to the community and contemplating the possibility of finding serenity there. Despite his desire for peace, Robert is drawn into a conflict when local crime boss Vincent terrorizes the town. Determined to protect the newfound community, Robert takes on Vincent's drug empire, encountering one of his most formidable adversaries. The film explores Robert's humanity as he grapples with personal demons while safeguarding the village. With brutal action scenes, The Equalizer 3 marks a potentially final chapter for Washington in the franchise, prompting a closer look at the film's conclusion. Robert seeks assistance from CIA agent Emma to dismantle Vincent's empire, but Emma falls victim to Vincent's widespread corruption. Left to act alone, Robert faces escalating tensions and a final showdown with Vincent. Despite seeming outmatched, Robert is joined by the villagers, turning the tables on Vincent. The confrontation intensifies, leading to a climactic struggle where Robert systematically dismantles Vincent's forces. In a twist, Robert allows Vincent to escape after subjecting him to his own drugs, serving as a haunting presence as Vincent's life unravels. Meanwhile, the village holds a religious procession, possibly seeking forgiveness for Robert's actions or expressing gratitude for his intervention. Vincent is left near death on the streets, and Emma successfully breaks up Vincent's drug operation, ensuring safer streets. Emma's success is revealed to be a part of Robert's plan to aid Susan Plummer's family, as Emma is Susan's daughter. The pension money recovered by Emma is returned to the man Robert sought to help, marking the completion of his personal mission. With a newfound sense of purpose, Robert leaves his old life behind, residing in the community that gave him solace. In the realm of the Equalizer series, Robert has consistently embodied a vengeful presence. Yet his trajectory in the third installment revolves around a personal odyssey towards a more serene existence. Despite retaining his unparalleled combat skills and ruthless nature, a sudden gunshot jolts him back to reality. This unprecedented vulnerability nearly drives him to self-destruction. But the intervention of Enzo, who tends to his wounds and welcomes him into a tranquil village, provides Robert with much-needed clarity and purpose. The kindness prevailing in the town profoundly impacts him, ushering in a sense of peace and acceptance he hasn't felt in a long time. Expressing gratitude, Robert acknowledges, "Because of these people, I am beginning to understand real peace." However, his concern about reverting to old patterns arises with Vincent's arrival. Uncharacteristically, Robert initially refrains from disrupting the idyllic setting. An internal conflict emerges, prompting him to question his role in the community and whether he can avoid being perceived as violent, akin to Vincent. Eventually, he realizes that taking action is preferable to passive observation, transforming him into a protector and earning acceptance within the community. When Enzo initially questions Robert's moral standing, his uncertain response, "I don't know," surprisingly comforts Enzo. The later revelation that not declaring oneself as inherently good or bad signifies true goodness aligns with Robert's deeper character arc. As a vigilante navigating the moral gray area, Robert's intentions are noble, but his brutal methods often blur the line between good and evil. The existential question about his morality provides viewers with insight into the complex nature of his character. In The Equalizer 3, Robert's introspective journey delves into his morality and lifestyle, underscoring the transformative power of community. Formerly a lone enforcer of justice, Robert discovers a different perspective in the town, witnessing genuine human connections and communal living. Even in the face of Vincent's atrocities, the townspeople unite to support one another. Having long dwelled in a dark and violent world, Robert rediscovers the possibility of residing in a peaceful place. The narrative underscores the profound impact of positive-minded communities, illustrating how the benevolent culture of the town influences and changes him. Robert, now influenced by the uplifting vibes of the community, willingly places himself in jeopardy to safeguard its members. Ultimately, the Equalizer 3 provides Robert with a fresh start, enabling him to leave his troubled past behind and embrace a brighter future as a better man. Robert's journey in the Equalizer 3 serves as a poignant illustration of the transformative power of community and unity, capable of thawing even the most frigid hearts. The film vividly portrays a community initially subdued by fear of Vincent and his menacing henchmen. Despite their kindness towards each other, the townspeople cower in the face of Vincent's violent tactics, reluctant to confront the oppressors. Upon Robert's arrival, the disparity between the community's numerical strength and Vincent's ruthless power becomes evident. Despite the odds, a significant shift occurs when Robert, motivated by a desire to protect the townspeople, is met with unexpected support. Enzo intervenes to shield Robert and civilians. For the first time, actively record Vincent's actions on their phones, breaking free from their passive bystander roles. As Robert McCall continues to draw inspiration from the newfound courage flourishing within the community, a reciprocal exchange of motivation ensues, solidifying his role as a beacon of strength and resilience. The profound impact of Robert's actions not only transforms individuals within the community, but also resonates on a broader scale, influencing the collective spirit. Antoine Fuqua and Denzel Washington, the creative minds behind the Equalizer trilogy, have recently confirmed that the third installment, The Equalizer 3, will serve as the poignant conclusion to this gripping narrative. The announcement has stirred a range of emotions, with both Fuqua and Washington expressing a mix of pride and reluctance in bidding farewell to the iconic character of Robert McCall. Fuqua draws parallels to the complexity of a breakup, recognizing the inevitability of closures in storytelling while acknowledging the bittersweet nature of parting ways with a character who has become synonymous with justice and empowerment. As the final chapter unfolds, audiences can anticipate a compelling exploration of closure and the lasting impact of Robert McCall's journey on both the fictional world and the hearts of viewers. Although the trilogy has reached its conclusive end, the allure of a prequel continues to captivate both fans and filmmakers alike. Antoine Fuqua, the director behind the successful Equalizer series, has been actively exploring the prospect of delving into the character's past. One intriguing concept involves digitally de-aging the iconic Denzel Washington, the original Robert McCall, to unveil a previously untold chapter of the vigilante's life. Fuqua's vision extends to considering acclaimed actors like Michael B. Jordan or John David Washington to portray a younger iteration of the character, adding an extra layer of complexity and intrigue to the narrative. As of now, no official confirmation indicates that a prequel is currently in production. However, the idea is far from being dismissed. Fuqua remains open to the prospect, emphasizing his willingness to return for such a venture, contingent upon fruitful discussions with both Denzel Washington and the studio. The potential prequel stands as a tantalizing prospect, promising to provide fans with a deeper understanding of the enigmatic Robert McCall, while exploring the origins of his relentless pursuit of justice. Only time will tell if this cinematic journey into the character's past will come to fruition, but the lingering discussions and the director's eagerness suggest that the story of the Equalizer may have more chapters yet to be unveiled.